Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international. This time, we're taking a trip to Ireland. Welcome back, Goblins and Goblinettes, to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. As you know, Mrs. Goblin and I are up in the New England area, and as we have been traveling around to these various states, we've been through Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, we have visited every international market that we come across, and over the course of those travels, I have gathered some pretty interesting snacks here from Ireland. All of these are potato chips today that I gathered from Ireland. There's two different companies. We have the Tayto company. That's this one right here. I've got 3 bags. Actually, did I say 5? There's 6 bags of chips here. Tayto is the first company, and then the second company is called Keogh's. So I think we're going to start with the Tayto brand first. So all of these are imported from Ireland. These are all manufactured in Ireland and then imported here. If you're looking for these, if these are good and you want to try them, you're going to have to find an international market that carries Irish products that are imported from Ireland. That's the only way I believe you're going to find these. This first one that I have is prawn cocktail flavored potato chips. There's not a lot, well, there's a little bit of nutrition information on the back. Nothing that really helps me here. It just gives me energy and kilojoules and things like that. So we'll just go ahead and skip all of that. This says these are flavored with prawn cocktail flavoring and tomato powder. So not exactly sure what to expect out of these, but this Tayto brand seems to be a pretty popular brand in Ireland. So maybe if I have any Irish viewers out there, you can let me know if that is in fact the case, if this is a popular brand over in Ireland. But we'll start out with the prawn cocktail. Well, thankfully that does not smell anything like shellfish. That actually smells like tomato more than anything. So there's the coloration on those chips. They're not overly seasoned. Some of them are a little bit darker than others. This is one of the lighter ones here. Guess we'll just go ahead and start with the prawn cocktail. Wow. That is a... wow. That flavor's still going. That is unique. It's very tangy. There's a very heavy vinegar flavor on this. There's probably more of a vinegar flavor on this than I have ever tasted on a salt and vinegar chip here in the United States. There's also a sourness to this, which is backed by a tomato flavor. So you get that little burst of tomato flavor, and a lot of tartness comes in right behind it. This is very interesting. I do not mind this at all. I like this, but I don't know that it lives up to the prawn cocktail name in any way. I guess I could kind of see the tomato sauce that you're usually going to have on a shrimp cocktail. Nothing about this says shellfish. Nothing about this says fish. I think that's what's helping this. I'm going to say we're off to a pretty good start. I like that one. I've got Moose Mug here to help me cleanse the palate as we move along. Okay, the next one from Tayto is Worcester sauce. The secret's in the flavor, and it says these are castle cooked since 1956. There is a little story on the back. Set deep in Ulster's countryside is Tayto Castle, where Tayto have been making some of the world's best-loved crisps and snacks since 1956. Using the best local ingredients, Mr. Tayto selects the finest, specially grown spuds gently cooking them until crisp and golden. Finally, in a secret part of the Tayto castle, our crisps are given their special flavor, ensuring you get irresistible crisps every time. So there we go. These are flavored with Worcester sauce flavor. So there we go. I don't know exactly what to expect out of these, but I guess we'll just give these a shot, see what we get. These small bags that I got at these markets were not that expensive. I want to say each one of these bags was a little over $1, maybe just under $2. $1.79, $1.59, something like that. So not bad at all. Not what you would expect from an imported chip. Okay, I'm a little scared about this one. That smells like turpentine. Oh, yeah. I don't know about this one. I guess we'll see what the flavor is like. The aroma on this one, not all that pleasant. Not a lot of seasoning that I'm seeing on these chips. So I guess we'll see how the flavor is, but not really a coloration outside of a normal potato chip color on these at all. Very similar to the last one. A strong vinegar flavor, tangy, kind of sour. None of the tomato flavor that we had on the last one. Really just sort of a vinegar flavor. I like salt and vinegar chips, so I like this. But if you're not a big fan of salt and vinegar chips, neither one of these may be for you. I like these. I just don't know what flavor I should be expecting from this. All right, one more from Tayto. Okay, this is the one that I'm looking forward to, at least from this company. There's another one in the other company that I'm really looking forward to. These are Mega Meanies. These are pickled onion flavored chips. No idea. These look like they might be a little bit of a different cut, maybe a waffle cut or something like that. If these are in fact a chip, I guess we'll find out in a second. Really not any information on the back other than pickled onion flavoring used. Yeah, that's what I thought. These are not chips. These look sort of like maybe Cheetos. Wow. Oh, that is one of the strongest onion smells that I have ever experienced off of a snack. I think if you were to take a fresh onion and cut it in half, it would not be as strong as the aroma coming out of this bag. I guess we'll see what we get here. So it could be a good thing, maybe not. Kind of a weird shape. I don't know what that's supposed to be. A hand, a claw? Not sure. The Mega Meanie himself, I have no idea. There he is right there. Pickled onion flavored Mega Meanie from Ireland. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, the one thing that all three of these have in common is these are some of the sourest snacks that I have ever had. Texture-wise, this is like those, the Cheetos, the little paws, the puffs. Oh, the onion flavor is there. There's definitely an onion flavor there. But if you don't like sour things, this is not your snack. Wow. Okay, I can sum this up perfectly. Imagine if Funyuns and Sour Patch Kids were to have a baby. That's what you would get. This is unique. If you ever come across these, you have to pick these up. All right, now we're going to switch companies. So now we come to Keogh's. And these are Irish potato chips, as you can see. And I am excited about these because these are some very unique flavors that we've got here. Thick cut with skins on. Truffle and real Irish butter is the first one that we're going to try here. These are from Dublin. These are actually made in Dublin. These are 150 calories for 1 ounce, which is about 18 chips. There's a little blurb here on the company, so to be fair, I'll read this one too. Our story begins, as many a good Irish story does, with a spot of rain, a glimmer of sunshine, and a few acres of the greenest countryside you've ever seen. For hundreds of years, the patchwork fields and deep fertile soil of our family farm have produced the finest potatoes you have ever tasted. And now, generations later, we have found a way to turn them into award-winning chips. We are Keogh's, a real farming family that goes from crop to chip, grown and cooked with love in Ireland. So there we go. Wow. Ooh, another strong aroma. 1000% truffle aroma coming off of this. Look at those chips. Those are some good looking chips in there. You can tell that these are not, I do not believe, well, maybe they are. I mean, they look so uniform. They look like they're, I'm not sure if they're hand cut or not, but I mean, they're good looking chips. And you can see they do have the skin on them. So that is 100% correct. They are skin on potatoes. So this is truffle and real Irish butter. Oh, wow. I'm like speechless. I just want to sit here and eat this bag. If I wasn't already sitting, I would have had to sit down. First of all, if you like truffle, if you have ever had anything that is flavored with truffle, that is the flavor that you get off of this. But there's so much more. The Irish butter, it is almost as if they coated each one of these chips in Irish butter. There is a creaminess to this. The butter flavor is so strong on this. I don't know how they did this. That can't just be a flavoring. These have to be coated in some way with Irish butter, because I don't know how they would have pulled it off otherwise. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a 4-star seal of approval. I almost don't want to go on because that was so good. I just want to sit here and eat the rest of that bag. But press on we must. We've got 2 more flavors here. And they're both from Keogh's, so that makes me a little bit excited here. Irish Whiskey Barbecue. 150 calories, 18 chips. Irish Whiskey Barbecue. Barbecue, yes, definitely getting a slight barbecue aroma off of it, and you can see the coloration on there, so there's no doubt these are barbecue chips. Doesn't appear to be as much of the skin on these potatoes as the other ones. That could also be blending in with that barbecue coloration there. Irish Whiskey Barbecue. Good. Barbecue, yes. Not as good as the last ones. Little bit of a sweetness, little bit of a smokiness. Not sure exactly what I was anticipating out of these. But they're definitely not as good as the last ones. Okay, I guess they can't all be perfect. Okay, and now the last one. This is the one that I am really excited about, and I have been since I found this, because I don't know what to expect out of this one. Shamrock and sour cream. Now, obviously, the sour cream part is not the exciting part. Shamrock. Okay, I thought, well, you know, maybe it's just like a description, just to describe an Irish product, something like that. But I looked at the ingredients on the back, and it says there is shamrock extract in these chips. What does a shamrock taste like? Guess we're going to find out. These are 150 calories for 18 chips, so they are all the same. No discernible aroma at all. Really just smells like a bag of regular potato chips. Nothing unique about that aroma. There's just a little one right there, but you can see there's a A lot of seasoning on these. A lot of little green flakes. I guess that's the shamrock. Shamrock and sour cream. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, the first flavor you get is sour cream. Very strong sour cream. Then at the end, there's this little burst of earthiness that comes out. Interesting. Yeah, and it's there every time. It's always the sour cream first. And then at the end, you get this little bit of an herby kind of earthiness. That's the best way I can describe it. Definitely, you know that there's definitely some kind of plant material that's flavoring this. These are good. If you don't like sour cream, you won't like these because they are very strongly flavored sour cream. But this is really cool to experience that flavoring that comes in at the end. That, whatever it is, earthiness, herbalness, it's really cool. If you ever see these Keogh's potato chips, pick them up no matter what the flavor is. There were several other flavors that I just didn't get because these were not cheap. This little bag was $1.99. Those large bags, I think, were around $6. So these are not cheap, but if you see them, definitely pick them up. Definitely pick up the truffle butter. I've already given that one a 4-star seal of approval. I'm going to give this whole batch of Irish snacks today a very solid 3-star seal of approval. All right, there we go. Another round of international snacks. Join me again for another one of these international episodes. We'll see what country we can find next. I will catch you next time.